So now for the classification based on different morphology, you need to know that the first classification based on different morphology, you're going to have the comma shape morphology. For the comma shape morphology, we have the Vibrio cells. Is it clear? The Vibrio family. Is it clear? The Vibrio family. Under the Vibrio family, we are going to have the Vibrio cholerae, which causes cholera. We have also the second one, and the cholera is resulting to a secretory diarrhea. And we also have Vibrio parahemolytic. Is it clear? Hemolytic. So those are the two different hemolyticus. Is it clear? So those are inside the Vibrio family. Now the Vibrio parahemolyticus is going to instead result to an inflammatory diarrhea. Vibrio cholerae result to a secretory diarrhea, which is going to represent as a stool, rice water stool, while Vibrio parahemolytic is going to represent as an inflammatory diarrhea. Is it clear? Now those are the comma shape based on the different morphology. That's classification based on the morphology. Is it clear? Now say this different one, you have also the spirochete. Is it clear? The spirochete. Now for the spirochete, we're going to have treponema. Is it clear? Treponema. And under the treponema, we have treponema pallidum. Is it clear? Under the treponema, we have treponema pallidum. And treponema pallidum is a cause of syphilis. Is it clear? Which is among one of the rare, it is no more so frequent now, one of those rare sexually transmitted infections. Is it clear? It can be a cause of syphilis. The third different morphology, we have the Helicobacter. Is it clear? The Helicobacter. The Helicobacter also have different morphology, and those Helicobacters are now under their you have Helicobacter, and here you're going to have in the case of Helicobacter, you have Helicobacter pylori, which is going to be one of the major causes of peptic ulcer disease. The fourth one we have in the case of the different morphology seal, where you have Salmonella typhi, the Salmonella family. Is it clear? In the Salmonella family, you are going to have Salmonella typhi, and you have Salmonella paratyphi. Is it clear? So they also have different morphology, and that change in morphology is what helps them in order to easily penetrate into the blood vessels from the gastrointestinal tract without initially resulting to gastrointestinal symptoms. Is it clear? So those are involved in the Salmonella family. And also I've forgotten to classify Pseudomonas. Is it clear? So the Pseudomonas are still under the gram-negative. Pseudomonas are still under the gram-negative anaerobes. So I've added the Neisseria family, like the Neisseria gonorrhoeae, the Neisseria meningitis under the gram-negative anaerobes. So that makes number 6. And then I've added also the Pseudomonas. Is it clear? The Pseudomonas. The Pseudomonas are also under the gram-negative anaerobes. So the gram-negative anaerobes is made up of a broad array of microorganisms, gram-negative anaerobes. So those are the different things that you have to visualize for the classification of microorganisms. Now, after speaking about the classification of microorganisms, we are going to speak about the specific antibiotic that is going to target each of these classes. Because if you know those specific antibiotics that target each of these classes, I think you can be a very good clinician by using those specific antibiotics.